So my ass forgot I hit the starting soon. I probably did it earlier when I was like making coffee and stuff. You know how that goes. Cool. Oops. Ooh. Gonna be another one, well, I guess 3 degrees above 0 day. Tomorrow, 16 degrees. It's gonna be nice. Oh, you can feel summer. Summer in the air. Well, maybe not this morning. You know, it was kind of chilly. But other than that, like yesterday felt like summer. I even ended up just being like, screw the stream. You know, I'm gonna go enjoy some of this nice weather. Yeah, yesterday was basically a summer day. Like 15 degrees is like beach weather. What's you been in, like -20, -10. We had -30 days. Like 15. That's t-shirt weather. Like almost take your shirt off and start tanning kind of weather. No, I forget what I was doing here. Something close here. I just gotta progress the stories. Too much time wandering. Yeah, I pity anyone that's specialized in the bow. So, boat location written in the letter.
I'll tell you while we ride. Hop on. Perfect. Couldn't have gone any better. Now I've got to make myself scarce. Need to get somewhere quiet, check the goods, and quick. Fuck. I haven't felt my heart pound like this in ages. Feels like the old scraps we used to get ourselves into, eh? Good times.
Nice carriage.
Naira's waiting at the Wainwrights. Come on, let's give it some speed. Can't keep everyone waiting. Everyone ought to know the kind of shit we go through. And we sweat our asses off just to keep food on the table. It was more than a pat on the back, if you ask me. Which reminds me, what should we waste this coin on? I'm planning to drown myself in ale. Naira lit up like a fucking lantern when I told her the plan. Going on about getting a new bow and clothes and shit. That lass will be bouncing out of her boots waiting for us. And everyone will be quite rightly kissing my ass. World's changing. We'd be stupid not to change with it. Keep playing it safe, you'll stay broke your own miserable life. We pull this off, and just think of the fucking bright future ahead of us. You want fate to fall in line, you gotta grab it by the balls and squeeze.
True. Let's make sure there's no cameras around. Ha!
Go on, have a look.
This
You'll be
must be
kissing my
it.
feet after this. I went through a mountain of shit for that.
Oh shit, that should be muted.
Hey, Dwayne, you won't believe this. I almost threw my back out hiding in the bushes waiting for the bloody thing.
Bloody hell.
Then nearly got crushed under the wheels.
Jan,
Eh?
what the hell is this? It's just a pile of rubbish. It's not worth a single coin. Are you sure you got the right wagon?
What? You're just lying through your teeth to keep all the good stuff.
What, you think I'm you? Go on, check it yourself, you twat.
Okay. Move.
I was looking forward to a decent meal for once. I was an idiot to trust him.
That is not a spot for you to nap here.
This can't be right. I swear, this was the wagon I'm at.
You there.
I can help you understand. You gave yourself away tailing them, so they cleared out the good stuff beforehand. Either way, it's obvious this isn't the right wagon. You're just useless, as always.
Look, my dreams of drowning in ale. Wait, we can still get some decent coin. Plenty of shady bastards will buy something like this. You go sell the wagon. I'm gonna find out what the hell went wrong here.
What? It's gonna steal from my own wagon? Schmearishly? Oh, am I going the right way? Yeah.
Not bad.
It won't let me back up. There's no way to back up. Reverse. 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 Jackknife. 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 Man, there's no concept of reverse in this. my god. You try and reverse and it just pushes. There's like no. The physics on it is. Oh, dang. I just removed. Why is it not weird? You know what I think's happening? Because this is happening every time. I have to like unplug my hard drive and plug it back in for it to re-recognize my hard drive as the file locations. What I think is it's OneDrive or Microsoft. I think they're changing where the computer. This is what fucking one of the stupid shit about computers. Yeah, I was streaming thinking my video was going, but this USB 3 video, which is just the capture card, it keeps doubling itself. And what I'm thinking is it's got to be Microsoft and their OneDrive. They're probably trying to send everything to OneDrive and say it's there, but it's not fucking there. It's on my local computer. And I think that's the problem is Microsoft and their stupid AI. Like, I bought a new computer, so I got some premium stuff that came with the purchase. But I think once that premium's over, that just came with the purchase of the computer, I'm gonna switch to the Penguin. I'm gonna get this old computer I have and start working on that before this expires and kind of learn it a bit on something that I'm not too worried if something happens to it. And then I'm switching off to Microsoft. Like if you can't even leave my fucking file locations alone, like just stay the fuck out of my computer. I bought it from you to just stay the. If I don't tell you to do something, you know, this is why their company's gonna fail. Well, the operating side. Like the OS, like everybody I think is trying to find different ways to run a computer instead of fucking deal with Microsoft. And if you're a developer of those operating systems where I can get Microsoft to fuck off and be able to still have functionalities without having them fucking doing it, just let me set my shit up and just leave it the fuck alone. Here I am. I'm only mad because I was streaming here thinking you guys were getting my video, and I turned off their permissions. I'm sure with that latest update they fucking reset it all because they're fucking pieces of shit. But that's gotta be it. Because it's like every time. and it's so fucked. Like, I miss Windows 10.
Yeah, you're in one piece.
Like, I miss it.
So's the
I miss when you did something to your system and it just fucking stayed that
Move
way.
it, you lot.
I miss not having fucking AI coming
You
and
won't find a
fucking all
better
my
deal
shit
in
up,
these
thinking that
parts.
they fucking know what I want.
And whoa, steady,
No.
steady.
The file location's there. Don't fucking move my shit.
Rush or not?
Don't
Putting others in
upload it
like
to the
this
fucking
and
cloud and say, oh yeah, go to the
unhappy
fucking
handsome
cloud
man.
so we can monitor everything on you. No, fuck off.
We'll
I
do
told
this
it to come
business
from this
again,
system. That's
I'm
where it's gonna
sure.
fucking come from.
All right, everyone, get it over there. Go on.
I'm sure I'm gonna have to go
Come
through
on.
and turn off all that fucking Microsoft shit again because of the update. But like, god damn, I'm tired of fucking resetting. Like, I'm about ready to fucking sell my fucking computer and just say fuck it all. I was like, fuck it. I'd rather just stay on console, not deal with all this fucking bullshit.
These days,
Everything else I can do on a computer, well, I can just manage it on my phone. A little more
everyone's
inconvenient.
lost their nerve.
But like, you can't even fucking leave my shit alone. Like, maybe I don't want fucking OneDrive on my computer. Maybe I don't want your fucking Copilot on my fucking computer. Maybe I don't want all fucking 150 processes because you got everything fucking AI ran on my computer. What happened to fucking 80 processes? What happened to fucking 40 processes and still had everything fucking work? But everything's got 100 processes because you got fucking AI that needs 10 processes to do one fucking thing.
There was a bird with red eyes.
Not the finest goods you'll find, but a mere pebble remembers the ages it's seen.
It's frustrating. And then they fuck your shit up when you set it up.
Every stone and ore, no matter how plain. I bet it won't be long before I see you again.
You're here about the bandits? That's right. They came barging in and took whatever they could grab. Herbs, tools, anything. All of us are a little jumpy now, but it's hard not knowing if they'll be back. Oh, it's a huge relief to know that you'll help. If they turn up again, I'll get word to you straight away. Thank you, truly.
Yeah, even this. Like, even just having this fucking... this open. Is like, it's just dumb. I just got Streamlabs running. There should be like Streamlabs, the way I see it. Streamlabs, my antivirus, you know, Explorer, a couple background processors, and some EXCs, right? At most 50 processes for one thing in my mind. Because you just need your operating system going. It's your basic thing. And then Streamlabs, and then whatever it has. Which mine has actually quite a bit going. And I'm pretty sure that's all those processes are my overlays, any kind of sounds, the ending soon, that's all taken from the web. So all that comes in to do this. But like there should just be this one section, which in total is like 10 things. And then you go lower, and then there's just a bunch of shit that shouldn't be activated. EA. What the fuck is EA doing open? That should be off. Easy Tune. I had disabled that and uninstalled it. That shit's back. Norton. That list there, I understand. But it's like the recovery demon. Don't need that. You set fucking restore points. That's how you recover it. And then you fucking F10 or delete, or I think F2 was like the 3 buttons you get into your operating system. One of those ones is usually how you get in. I never really remember, so I end up just smashing all of them at the same time, and then from there you can get to every other one. But yeah, there's like a bunch of this shit. You need your routers, like your router stuff, and then your OS. I should go through absolutely everything, figure out what these services, because there's some that I don't know. Maybe they're new listings, maybe tied to these things, you know, reinstalling themselves. The last AI purge didn't do anything. I reset it and redid it. Radeon. The fuck is Radeon? Radeon. Wait, isn't that the fucking CPU fucking video thing? Why is Radeon running? And not Nvidia. No, that's there. CPU metrics. Is it? Does this game? No. Streamlabs run on CPU? Maybe. Yeah, I guess it's not really doing any graphics. Hmm. But yeah, no, I need to like I need to go through and like even now I had done stuff before and had it down to like 120 processes, which was still a lot in my mind. My Windows 10 computer I could run on 50 processes, and that's bare bones again. Right? If I needed to run an exceptionally powerful game that was over my hardware, I could reduce everything and kind of devote it. But it ran normally at about 80 processes. So the fact that I'm more than double the amount, like my performance on the newer computer is worse than my old one. Apart from, being capable of running some newer things, but like the overall, just the day-to-day stuff is so much worse. And that's simply because all the extra shit they fucking add on to this. 200 processes, 3,000 threads. Like, it's still far from my max thread, but like you don't need that much for running fucking OBS, right? On your basic thing, that's too much. And when I turn this shit off, when I fucking disable stuff, when I uninstall stuff, the shit just comes back. Like, oh, if I knew what the hell I was doing better with computer, like, we did have computer rooms. Some of y'all might have had computer carts when tech went to like laptops and became easier. But man, I should have paid more attention into that, and not so much because I'm a computer nerd and I think I would have a future in programming or anything like that. It's no, I guess at the time I never thought it would become as big as it was. Because computers at my time of youth and computer classes and everything, they were like only the like really rich people had them, right? They were thousands of dollars at a time when thousands of dollars was a lot of fucking money. Now a couple $1,000s is really worthless, but like it is and isn't a lot of money. That's what I'm getting at. But yeah, like I remember Oregon Trail. I don't know how old it was compared to when it was, but it was a known game. F-16 Super Hornet. I still have this education booklet that I stole from the school. Why I took it, I don't know. I didn't have a computer. But when I did it, when it did come out up and I got one, I was able to play it. There's one that I liked playing a lot, and then my cat chewed it. But it was Pickle Wars. I forget what it was, like a math game from what I remember. I don't remember what you had to do. I just remember you played as a pickle and you ran around the map, and that's kind of what I remember doing, and I just thought it was funny. But they had a bunch of them with like math, spelling, and shit. What was it called again? It was schools. You know, I had found them just, you know, like a few days ago when I was doing some organizing. It's, I don't remember where I put them, but I did see them. It was Sirius Publishing, 1994, multi-disc educational learning. And they even had like basic coding things. I remember DOS. I remember the transfer from hard disks to floppy disks. And I always thought it was kind of funny. Because like hard disks, like now you think hard drives, but hard drives used to come in hard disks, were actually just the little film that was inside a hard drive in like a black square. And you would slide these inside your computer instead of floppy disks. And then there were floppy disks as well, could hold more than a hard disk, yada yada yada. But you would get the hard disk, and you'd slide these motherfuckers in, and you'd have to like type out codes to make things go. Asteroids is a game from that era, if I remember correctly. It was on hard disk. This was kind of old stuff at my time, but that's why I got to play with it, was because it was kind of obsolete and then therefore affordable for my family. It's like TurboGrafx 16. I remember having TurboGrafx 16. There's like Super Nintendo out and all these other things coming out, and I was like, ah, sweet, I got a TurboGrafx 16. Keith Courage, don't remember much of it. I know it was side-scrolling, but I remember I played a bunch of that. It was Galaga. There's another thing, I can't really remember it. But I know we had like 6 games, but there's only those 2 that I really remembered. Bomberman, I think, was one of them. Dig Dug, I think, was one of them. Or the Intellicom, I think it was called. Telecom. These things. So you had to have the right size TV. Oftentimes it was 19 inches. But you had to have the right TV and the bubble TV and everything. And what it was you had these like plastic film things that had a layout of the game field on it. And what it would do is when you turned on the TV, you'd get like static electricity on the front of these screens. And it would use this static electricity that you could put this sheet of plastic on it. And then all it was dots that would just appear and disappear on the screen as if that was the character. Right? And then without the right plastic on top of it, you wouldn't be able to play the game, because then it would just be a bunch of dots flapping around the screen, and you wouldn't know the game you're playing or like where things go. I know this because some of the games didn't have it. We tried to figure out what it was, and we never could. It was just dots blinking around. And then that was pretty old too, but we had the TV, and it was at a garage sale.
I really don't need more clothes.
You really do. Look at yourself. With a little effort, you could actually look handsome. Just trust me here, will you?
There you are.
Cliff, you're up first for a fresh new look.
A fresh look.
Just because we're the Greymanes doesn't mean we have to dress all drab and dreary. We can't repaint the tents, but we can look like we aren't dead inside. So...
Hey, Jan, remember that thing we had to do?
Andrew! Anyway, I've learned a bit about dyes. Come on, let me show you. Mount up and let's go. bit of cheer is well overdue.
Bit cheer. A boy needs armor.
You'd be amazed how a splash of colour can breathe new life into your clothes.
What's brought on this fascination with dye?
I told you, our whole camp looks like we're in mourning. And people feel different depending on what they wear, right? Fresh clothes embolden the soul, or so they say. Dress for conquest and the battle's half won.
You don't need to try so hard to convince me.
Nothing gets by you, eh? Jan's hopeless, and the rest of us, well, we've all been fighting non-stop. When every day's a struggle, your head gets heavy whether you admit it or not. So I figured, why not brighten things up a little? It's better than letting the whole camp sink into gloom.
I see.
Anyway, you'd be surprised how much fun making dyes can be. I've picked up a couple of tricks. A ratio of 2 flowers and 1 bug gives the best blue. For red, it's 1 flower and 2 bugs. That's how mine came out, though yours could be entirely different.
Seems you've found a real passion. Oliver and Diedrich will surely be proud.
Don't be daft, look. It's just a way to pass the time. It's better than Jan getting drunk and setting fires every other day.
Yeah.
Andrew's next on my list. A nice, rich red would look striking on him, I think.
Go!
Prepare to see a whole new side of him.
Run! Red's not really Andrew's colour.
You don't think so? Fair enough. Would probably be all too much for him.
Yeah.
Perhaps
Yeah.
a softer pink instead. I'll give it some thought. Right then. Ready to begin?
Hiya! Faster! Hiya! Yeah.
Trotting along the countryside.
Here we are. This is where we can dye our
Hiya.
clothes. The dye has to be prepared before we can start. I've got the ingredients. Toss them into the cauldron, give it a good stir, and voila, dye. They took the cauldron back to town. I told them I'd be using it. Shit! I left the lid off my dyes. They'll be ruined. Sorry, just start without me. It's easy. You'll manage.
Press approach the cauldron, press it, light a fire. Press square to fight a fire. Okay. There is no cauldron here, is there? You.
Cutter is character. I'll help you find your own. Tell me where, and I'll handle the dyeing.
Dark red dye.
Tell me where, and I'll handle the dyeing. Tell me where, I'll be ready for your next project.
I ain't want your old dye. I like the melancholy of our colorless world. I've got astigmatism. So it gets all shiny.
Yeah.
And I believe I've got mild retina detachment from old injuries and stuff. Every now and then, you know, you get I call them the flashes or the strobes. Where if you go outside or inside to like a dark lit place, sure there's like the bright, but like you get that mild headache, and then it just like flashes, not like flash bangs, but just like everything rushes with bright color and like gets bright for a second, then dims down and gets bright, and then you know you gotta like close your eyes for a second and like let your eyes calm down, I guess.
You all right?
Too much information coming in. I don't know. But it fluctuates, right? Like pulse bright and then dim out, and pulse bright and dim out. Usually when I'm like hyper focused or something, it'll do that. Okay, what am I supposed to craft? Probably this. Yeah. I looked into it, and that's why I'm like, maybe it's retina attachment.
Spare something for a poor wretch?
Because all the other side effects, the migraines and stuff, it happens to it at the same time that's happening. And those flashes could be just parts of my retina ripping off.
Good day to you.
In my vision, it does get worse. I can see great at night, though, when there's no strain on my eyes. Yeah, I see in the dark really well. You may know the dark, but I was born in it, raised by it. The demons you fear are ones I call friend. The ones that sat at the end of my bed. I need a fish.
Just a moment, if you will.
Eat shit. Quest? Quest?
Can I help you?
What you got here? Sprinting and stamina. What, so there's just automatic little stamina boost for reading this? Cool. Close my ship, not a matter of muscle, principle of an empty and spiritual vessel, run, swing without the rest, and vessel will run dry and the body stiffness. Okay. I need fish. should have made a fishing rod. A fine fishing rod. I gotta find where I bought that cauldron. I should see if my house still has its stuff. And what else? I had a little tussle. Bandits attack one of my caravanners.
Northern scum!
Scarlet Blades. They're close to camp. I'm stealing you. Yoink. You're a bandit's horse. You're mine now.
Hiya! Ho! Yeah.
So if I jump this off the cliff and kill it, you think I can loot the things without it being considered stolen?
Run!
And what if I want this banner, huh? Well, what if I want a
Run.
second one of these? You can like vault with banners. I want my banner. I would switch his gun. No, I wouldn't switch his gun out. I would carry that. If I could equip it onto one of the horse's storage things, I would, so the horse would run around with my banner on it. You know? These slots. That one. These ones. And just have it where the... Well, wherever, I'm guessing there's going to be on the top and the sides, you'd have to have the banner on the side. Or on the top spot. Like where that little, where those jars are. I need to find a better horse and put this on it. It's all three. I need to find a maxed out horse. And I think I know where to find it. I think I know how to get it. Okay. Oops, not the box. Oh, and I forgot to get my little abilities off. It's trash. It doesn't work. It works for a while and then it stops working. It might be better to have the lube sprayers in that backpack. Might be something that needs a lubing. Where it's not in the tech area. Ooh, hello. Where is it? So if I type... Where are these logs right here? Flawless. Where are them bugs? fancy shit here. Yeah, this is all my fancy stuff. Ornate. I came here for something and I forgot. Fishing rod. I need timber. Maybe good timber. Knowledge crafting. No. 12s. Arrow. Bullet. Poison arrow. Probably an explosive arrow there. Put a bomb on an arrow. Probably everything. An arrow plus a bomb. A grenade. Ten fine timber, 10 iron ore, 10 thick hide. 3 thick hide, 10 feathers. Okay. Feathers. Feathers. I need some feathers. Iron. Iron. Thick hide. I got thick hide. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. You can find the manuals for this pretty easy. So really, I should just start crafting these and maxing them out. Still a couple extra. Oh, I guess this is it. Flawless timbers, thin hides. Thin hides. Thin hides.
Once the iron's here, I'll start sharpening weapons.
Nothing there. What do you want?
How are things at the apothecary? You talked to them? I'm sure the folk at the apothecary feel safer already. Building trust like this always pays off in the end. Good work. This'll do wonders for our reputation.
Yes. When did that show up? Okay, let's fix my stuff real quick. Ping ping.
You!
knock it off, yeah?
Yeah. It's never anything good. Bait. Well, maybe the stuff I do donate shows up here. People that come and buy and sell and trade. You're a trader, right? Or stuff comes back. Well. What do I do now? Right. Fishing. To do that quest that I think it was my first quest. Make some fish. I should try some of these other characters out too when I'm done doing this. These guys are running around. Where's the log guy? The guy that sells wood.
Oh, the marquee was damn impressive, but it was the Greymanes who sealed the victory.
I'm happy to sell by the inch or the armful.
Sturdy, how you don't got no...
Fine leather grows more splendid. There's always something better coming in.
Oh, what's this? Astron gear. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I can give you crafting books to befriend you. Do I want to give you that, though? You are not worthy. Master Craftsman, maybe. You got anything,
A blade is to a warrior what a ship is to its captain.
Bloodstone. Wreck. I bet this is like so many people's first armor.
Every warrior counts on the weapon. My forge never rests. Come back soon.
Stay and see what skill and fire can create.
We're gonna do... Royal Guard Shield. Gilhem Lodge Shield. So Mirror of the Night is gonna be your best. But I think I got shield level 3 and shield 2. Oh no, these are probably all. Mirror of the Night's gonna be your best level 2. Level 3 goes to the ones that give you 2 bonuses. But I already have attack. Oh no, it's movement down 1. So attack speed. Defense 3. Yeah, no, so this is still your best one. Movement speed is kind of but at the same time, you know, it gives you the best overall defense for your one-handed shields, non-tower shield, where you get to keep your movement, but I would probably still take attack speed. Which would make either one of these kind of... No, I guess this one. Sinman. No, that's movement speed. Too weak. Movement. Attack speed. Grey Wolf is naturally an attack speed thing. Well, I guess it depends when you upgrade. You have to upgrade them all. Yes. See what their extras are. I guess you could always. Nah. Weasel. Newton. You Newton. I think that's for the fairy thing. Oh no, this is it. Shadow leaf. I don't know where to get these Pall Mall leaves. I have the beetles. I can make both of these at least. Wait,
Stay.
what did I make?
I want to hear all about.
I make the glue gloves, the boots. Gloves. Ooh, nice. Gloves.
About what my work has seen out there. The master of the anvil stands before you.
Can I had flawless. I don't know where I got the flawless timber.